Hi everyone, so today's bake is going to be a chocolate tiffin. So that's like a little chocolate cake thing really, but no baking really involved, which is brilliant. So far I have lined a tin with greaseproof paper and I have cubed 150 grams of butter and I've put that into a pan on the stove on a low heat, okay? You don't want to leave it, by the way, too long. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some ingredients into the pan in the butter. So just bear with me, I'll be back in a sec. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. It's probably better if it's caster sugar, just because it'll be a little bit less gritty. And then you want to add 3 tablespoons of, I've got maple syrup here. It does say golden syrup in the recipe, but I think you can use maple, to be honest, or any other syrup you like. So I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I can't hold the spoon and the camera. So I've added the maple syrup, which was 3 tablespoons, and I've also added 6 teaspoons of cocoa powder. So I used a teaspoon and cocoa powder, and I've added that all to the mixture. So it looks very, very chocolatey. Can you see? Okay, and it smells really nice. Okie dokie. So what you do next is you add to that mixture a handful, or as many as you want really, of sultanas, raisins, mixed fruit, whatever sort of things you like. Generally it tends to be raisins. I'm using sultanas, just because that's what I happen to have in the cupboard. So I've just added those and I'm going to mix that through. There we go. And then we need to crush some biscuits, 200 grams of biscuits, and add that to the mixture as well. So I'm just going to crush some biscuits now and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I'm just about to crush some biscuits. You can use any biscuits you want. I happen to be using a complete weird mixture because this is what I happen to have. So it is bits of everything. The softer biscuits are better as a rule, because you do prefer, it is easier to crush them basically. So it's better if you can have things like digestives or something like that. But anything you fancy will be fine. Okay, so this is what I'm using, and I'm just about to crush them, and then I'm going to add them to the mix. Okay, see you in a minute. So here is my 200 grams of crushed biscuits. I've used the end of a rolling pin to crush the biscuits with. And I haven't, as you can see, I haven't crushed them completely. I've left them quite chunky because the idea is it's a bit a texture. So what I'm going to do now is, I noticed my heat went off. You don't want to let this burn though, so it's better to turn the heat off while you're crushing your biscuits and stuff rather than leave it on, to be honest. So then I'm literally just going to add these biscuits into the mixture. So let's see how this goes. Oops. Okay, made a bit of a mess there. Never mind. And crush them a little bit more if you feel they're not quite crushed enough when they're in. Okay, that's basically the mixture done. All we're now going to do is just put some chocolate on top, basically, or mix it through. So that is ready to go into the tin. So I'm just going to do that now. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay guys, my tin is rather too big. So what I've done is I've rolled up the greaseproof, because all the tin is for, it's not for cooking it. It's just for it to go in the fridge. And to have some shape. So this is what I've done, but you're probably better off using a smaller tin. So I'll show you. Okay, and then what we need to do next is we need to melt the chocolate, which you can do in the microwave. So that's what I'll do to show you. We do need quite a bit of chocolate, so it is 200 grams of, it's supposed to be dark chocolate and milk chocolate, but I'm actually using white chocolate and milk chocolate. It's up to you. I thought I'd mix it up and do different. So I'm going to get a bowl which can go in the microwave. And then, bear with me a moment. Basically, all you do is you put your chocolate into the bowl and put it into the microwave, but only microwave it for really short bursts. So I'll show you, because the last thing you want to do is burn your chocolate, because it won't taste very nice at all. So okay, folks, I'll be back with you in a moment. My chocolate's lovely and melted. It looks really nice. So what we're going to do with that now is we're going to pop it on top of our Tiffin base, like this, okay? And we're going to put all of it on top. It's going to make a layer of chocolate on top, which will then set when it goes in the fridge. And then it'll have a nice chocolate crunchy layer on the top. Okay, so there it is, the finished article. It's going to go in the fridge now for about 2 hours, at least 2 hours really. Overnight is even better. And then once it comes out, it'll have all set and it'll be perfect for cutting into little squares, ready to serve. Or it could be also a really good treat for Christmas for somebody. Okay.